Chicago Police Superintendent Larry Snelling has officially served 1 year at his post, and the year has certainly had its challenges, most recently the ongoing debate surrounding ShotSpotter and its capacity to help the city stay safe. Paris Schutz joining us live now with the superintendent's thoughts. Paris?
Sylvia, today marks 1 year to the day that Snelling took over the Chicago Police Department. He has presided over CPD as it has seen a 10% reduction in overall crime, slightly less so in terms of homicides and murders. And the department is about 1,000 folks short-staffed right now. Still, he says he's managed to cut down on overtime and cancel days off. So those are things that really help police morale. Now, he's tired of talking about this issue, ShotSpotter, the hot issue in politics. City Council last week, as you know, rebuked the mayor, voting 33-14 to keep the gunshot detection system around and give the CPD superintendent power to continue that contract if he wants. Now, the mayor vetoed that legislation, signaling he is going to go forward with his campaign promise of doing away with the system altogether. I asked Snelling if ShotSpotter's absence means more victims of gunshots will suffer.
ShotSpotter is one of the things that I'm pretty much done talking about. The reason being is it's not there. And, you know, I don't want to talk about hypotheticals. What I deal with is what's in front of me right now, what our officers have to face on a daily basis, and honestly what our citizens have to deal with in the city. So we have to focus on making sure that we keep neighborhoods safe. I can't worry about right now what's going on in City Council. My number one focus is to make sure that we keep neighborhoods safe and we keep the people of Chicago safe.
ShotSpotter, something he and the mayor disagreed on, but he acknowledged this is the mayor's call. We had a wide-ranging one-on-one with the superintendent today. We talked about the DNC and how he would rate the police department's performance. We talked about some police misconduct issues, and we also talked about the issue of having someone high up in the mayor's staff who had once said that she wanted to abolish the police. So we're going to have much more on this conversation later today at 4, 5, and 9. Sylvia?